Welcome to WROL Broadcast. I am Hate Mail. With me today I have Kage.
Hello.
We're doing a Thanksgiving special. We're going to talk a little bit about Hawkgirl because you're going to get some free shards for her on Thanksgiving Day, which that's going to be the day I'm going to try to release this episode. And also we're going to do 3 things we're thankful for in DC Legends this year. So let's start with Hawkgirl. Do you even have her geared, Kage?
I have her partially geared. I haven't really used her, but I've fought her before
I
in
bust her
Siege.
out
And
here and there.
she's fun.
Yeah, she's not
She's a
great,
very
but she's
fun
fun.
character. Not a great character. She's one of those characters if you got time to kill and you just want to mess around in PvP, she's really fun.
I actually wanted to rebirth her just because I wanted to add her into my stun team, but kind of starting to move away from that a little bit.
You
And
all stunned out?
yeah, I've been just starting to get a little bored of. I've been running that team for so long, and while I wanted to get it to 40k, I think it's time to move on. It's a bald and beautiful time, so I think it's time to Lex.
All
Build team
right.
around that. I've wanna. It is completely off topic, but I really want to rebirth 5 Flash, and he fits so well with Lex. But there's so many characters I want to RB5 now. I need like 8,000 rebirth tokens. But we're not going to complain about lack of rebirth tokens on this episode because we're talking about what we're thankful for instead. So
Hawkgirl. Hawkgirl's got a cool kit because she's got the AoE cleansing and the AoE stun.
she's
Oh, you
another
know what?
character she could work with Lex. She's got.
She, she's good counter versus Manbat.
She is a good counter for Manbat. Very good counter against Manbat, which I'm surprised I didn't think about using her for that before. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, because stun him, he can't get his diseases off, and then, get the assist calls, keep cleansing the disease. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with her.
One team I want to test because she works so well with Steppenwolf, the way the immunities stack, and she does so much stunning, is maybe with Owlman 2. Run Steppenwolf, Owlman, Donna Troy, Hawkgirl. That might be a pretty awesome team.
I just don't see what Owlman's doing to that team that Castaway isn't.
More crits, more buffs.
Well, you would want the Castaway to take off the debuff immunity on the other team.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Just a thought. It's one I'll mess around with. So let's talk legendary order for Hawkgirl. I think this one's pretty easy. I take her 4 twice, the 100% chance to call assist if Hawkgirl stuns an enemy on her turn. And I can't remember what the first one is. Oh, 50% turn meter if an enemy gets stunned by a teammate on their turn. And then I think I went with her basic after that, the chance to strike a random enemy, 80% chance of the target's stun, she'll strike twice. I do think, well, maybe her 2 should move up a little bit, because right now I have that last, but it's that 20% chance to apply debuff immunity to all allies.
Yeah, because that 2 is really going to get reset her. Well, it's still such a low
20%.
chance.
Yeah, 20%. I think that was the reason I went with that last.
Yeah, but it gives you a chance to reset your odds of stunning someone, right?
Well, no, that's her 3. The 3 gives you the cooldown -1.
Oh,
So, yeah, 20% chance to apply debuff immunity to all allies. I mean, that's nice, but like you said, it's only 20%, so I think that should stay last.
I want her to get rework, but I think she's in a good spot where she doesn't need the rework. You know what I mean?
Well, eventually they have to release Hawkman, and they gotta buff her up for that.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I hope Hawkman is like a red, heavy-duty stunning character, like
That'd be cool.
Killer
We
Frost
don't have any.
Opal or Hawkgirl. Yeah,
We,
we don't have good, like, we have the closest thing's Catwoman, and then everybody else is like below 100% chance. Yeah,
yeah,
that would rebirth my stun team to epic levels, especially if Hawkgirl got like a major tool up.
because Booster Gold only gets like 50% chance to stun someone,
Yeah, and I
or is
know
it 70?
I think it's 50. Might be
Okay.
70. Either way, it's not that high. It doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
I think Clark
So
Kent is 70 and he's 50 is who you're thinking of.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
this list
yeah,
is 50.
if they release Hawkman, man, just give us a red Hawkman.
Yeah, make them super stun happy. Make a purge and stun.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it so we don't need to run Wonder Girl. Because the problem with Wonder Girl is that you need to run her so often to cleanse. And you can run World's Greatest Detective. He's the only other option. Give us a third one. Give us one that like their main skill is to remove all the buffs and stun.
Yeah.
I would love
That'd
that.
be a great Hal Jordan counter.
Yeah, that would be really fun. And I think it would be needed with Lex going nuts with buffs and everybody else buffing. You know, it doesn't have to be oppressive like Wonder Girl, but give us another option so we don't feel like we have to run her so often anyway.
It's facts, bro.
Yeah, it'd be fun. So that's Hawkgirl. If you haven't ever tested the team, run Steppenwolf, Castaway Green Arrow, Donna Troy, Hawkgirl. Really solid team. Think you'll have fun with it. It's pretty viable. It suffers horribly against Wonder Girl, but against most other teams it does okay. Hal Jordan not as much either. But there's thankfully with the emergence of Red Hood and Lex, you're seeing slightly less. You're seeing less and less Lex lead, or less and less Hal Jordan lead. So other teams you hadn't run in a while suddenly become more viable again. I think the meta's gonna be in a good spot for a little while here.
That's what, just to segue the conversation, I think that I am thankful for the reworks being so damn good this year.
Yeah, they did a really good job on a lot of the reworks, especially the last couple months. The last couple months have been just
They've
knocked it
been
out of the
knocking it out of the
park.
park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Earlier this year, it was kind of like, meh, like Katana and Livewire reworks, you barely notice anything different. But as the year went on, I think something happened where they got like a new staff or something, because we're seeing like more, more giveaways, more goodies, more login bonuses. We get more gems, more
Yeah,
resources.
I mean, it's funny because one of the things I'm thankful for, which I did not expect myself to be saying this, is actually for raids. Even though they've been buggy, the compensation you get for them being buggy makes you almost want them to be buggy again.
Yeah,
So, so in
like people.
for it means a little grindy, it gets a little old, but thankfully they don't do them too often. I mean, I think the once a month that they were doing, and obviously we got a little bit of a break, which I'm also thankful they kept them through the holidays away because it's feel a little too much, I think. But the rewards you get from it, if I mean, I'm only in it for the rebirth crystals, but for everyone else, there's significant rewards to be able to help you boost up your roster.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd say this, but I was thankful for a raise because after blowing through my gems in Siege last month, I could use some. I could use more free gems, So WB, come on, I'm broke now. Help me out.
And it's it is a fun team challenge. I mean, it does get the whole alliance together, and you're all doing stuff. I mean, I'd love to see some other new challenge that's team cooperative based in the future, but it's a good start.
Yeah, I mean we got a pretty good team right now. We just like knocked out UJLA in all the competitions.
Well, WB needs to be thankful for that competition because
We single-handedly fund their whole staff.
yeah, they're getting Christmas bonuses this year between the two of our alliances.
Yeah.
And
So
that
what?
competition's fun. So I think more fun things down the road like that where gives us a good reason to compete will be good for everybody. And it makes it fun because I think UGLA had a fun time competing against us and even though the rewards for alliances are pitiful, um, it was still fun. It was still a lot of fun.
Yeah. Um, what's something else you're thankful for?
Lex. Lex's rework. He's just so awesome. I haven't had this much fun with. It's so funny because I'm seeing it all over the forums. Like people are having a good time, and it's funny because
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people coming back to the game that hadn't played in a while. Like even people that quit recently. Miller time, he quits like every other week. He's even like, oh, this looks like fun. And
Yeah.
I feel like the population. I'm thankful for the community. I mean, our community's been always been
Yeah.
great, but it seems like it's really stepped up. Like you're seeing so many people doing content. You're seeing lots of new faces on Reddit, new players coming into the game. Like I don't know where this resurgence. We talked about this a little bit before, but the resurgence just seems.
Our community, I mean, this podcast wouldn't be here without the community, so I am thankful that the community has been really supportive of our content.
Yeah,
I mean, we do a fair amount of complaining, like, nerf Wonder Girl or say, raids suck, but at the end of the day, you guys are still in it with us. So
Yeah, and I mean, obviously we play like spend obscene amounts of time playing this game, talking about this game, or producing content for this game. So,
we spend a lot of money. I
oh, and
mean, gee.
insane amounts of money. We're not even gonna, that we're not thankful for. Um,
My wallet could use a break.
yeah, yeah, and it doesn't look like it's going to, because Owlman comes
No.
out, and everyone who is part of the Court of Owls is probably going to go a little ham on that one.
I don't have enough rings, man. But
Yeah, you're gonna have to get some. You might have to get some Owlman bets.
I might have to. Damn.
But hopefully they do some. I would assume if last year is a guide, they'll do some kind of Black Friday sale of some kind where we get some gem pack of some sort. So we'll see that soon. Restocking some
Imagine,
gems.
imagine like 90K gems for like $50.
And what did they do last year? Isn't it something like that?
It was something very close to that. It was like
Yeah.
$50 for like it was just like half price, I think, or third of the price that you're paying for the standard $99 gem pack.
Yeah, and then for those of you out there that want Black Adam, last year I think the last 2 years they did Black Adam and Black Canary, or was that last? I know that was last year.
Yeah, for Black Friday.
Yeah, so I don't. There's a lot of black characters, Black Lightning. So I don't know. I know a lot of you want Black Adam, so it wouldn't surprise me if Black Adam's part of that again.
I mean, I could use some Black Canary frags. I think Black Canary is a solid character to invest in.
I've been trying to make her work, and I can't do it. Like she just,
Really?
yeah. Well, the problem is the evasion, hit chance down is kind of,
Just all over the place.
yeah. It's not really. I don't know. I don't. I want her to work. I like her as a character, but I don't think
I've
she's
seen her like
reliable right now.
solo teams. So,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
she can be good, but she's one of those characters you really got to work to make her work.
oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like her. She's one of the characters I'm, I like to bust out every once in a blue moon. But the problem is everybody's special damage now, and her strength downs aren't as useful as they used to be.
Oh, you're right. Meta is like really, that's why I'm thankful too, is that the meta is so healthy compared to what it was last year.
Oh, yeah, the meta is. I mean, I know it was starting to get a little old with the Hal Jordan, but then they released two great leaders right when it was starting to feel stale. Like it was, I think they timed that almost perfectly.
Yeah.
Just getting to where it's like, okay. I mean, even who I love Hal Jordan, and I did not want to see him like have a hard counter come out. This is even better. You just released other leaders that are just as good.
Well, I'm playing on my other account, grinding the world's finest, and I got so sick of fighting the same Hal Jordan teams like 90 times a day.
Yeah, and I think
So
you're going to see that shift this month or December,
yeah,
big time.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, Lex is real cool. He enables a lot more tunes now, but I think that's generally what happens when a meta shift happens. Is there's 2 weeks where everyone comes out to play until people find like the most busted meta level comps, and then they just start abusing that.
I have a rebirth to Lex on my board already. I had one I rebirth one yesterday. That's my only
Yep.
problem with rebirthing Lex is I want to have unique rebirth characters, and everybody's gonna have rebirth Lex. Everyone has so many shards of him.
Yeah.
That's why I may zag while everybody else is zigging a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of think about that one. Just rebirth the characters around him instead of him himself. But if he's the engine, I guess he does need the love.
Do what you gotta do, man.
I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough.
I think that.
Yeah, I think that's it. Well, have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And
Thanks for listening to our podcast too.
in this episode, since I'm going to try to release it on Thanksgiving, correction, the Gorilla Podcast will be airing on Sunday, December 1st at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Look forward to seeing everyone there. The Gorilla Podcast on this coming Saturday night. Hopefully that ends up working out. That's the plan right now. And we may even have a live stream going on during it. So stay tuned. We will be able to, I'll put it in the notes on this episode, in the Discord channel. You can listen live, and we'll have a community Q&A at the end of the episode. So if you have questions and you want to either text a question or if you want to live be on the podcast, ask your question. That will be available as well. And thank
All
you,
right,
everyone.
guys.
Thanks to all our patrons.
Hey everyone, it's Tutitron. Thank you for listening to WROL Broadcast. If you like the show, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/WROL Broadcasts.